Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company, and welcome to today's cooking edition of Thundermist Fishing Tips. Today folks, what I'm going to do, we're going to blacken some shrimp. Now in case you haven't seen it, I've blackened fish before. I'll put a link here for you if you want to watch that blackening video. But today we're going to do some blackened shrimp, which makes for a fantastic appetizer, and it really is very, very easy to do. You need a cast iron pan, and I've got a cast iron pan right here, and it's been sitting on that burner for probably about a half an hour. So let me tell you, that is good and hot, and you can see there's no oil in it, nothing. That's what you need to get started. So once your cast iron pan is really, really good and hot, then it's time to blacken. So I've got some butter here that I've melted, and I've got some shrimp. I just put them on a skewer. They don't need to be skewered, but I did that. So I'm going to put some melted butter on both sides of these shrimps. So take your butter and just cover them up really, really nicely, of course, on both sides. Okay, that's pretty good. And now we're going to turn them. Same thing on the other side. Take the butter, melted butter, and there we go. That is pretty good. All right, once you've got your melted butter on, so I've got a blackening spice here that I've got from New Orleans actually, last time I was there, and I'm going to use this blackening spice, but you could use any blackening spice that you want. If you can't find blackening spice, use a little bit of cayenne pepper. If you don't like the heat, use a little bit of sweet paprika. Okay, but either way, you're good to go. But the traditional way is with a blackening spice. And then sprinkle some spice on the one side, flip them over. Oh, that one missed a little. And then sprinkle some spice on the other side. Okay, there we go. Now for the fun part, over to the cast iron pan. So again, there's no oil in there, it's bone dry, and you're going to take your shrimp and you're going to put them on bone dry, and you can see the smoke that's coming up, and that, folks, is why you need to do this outside or you're going to set off the smoke detector in the house. Now, depending on what you're cooking will determine how long to leave them on. Shrimps don't take that long to cook as a general rule, let alone blackening. So I'm going to leave them for just another few seconds. Let's take a look. You can see already how they're coming. I'm not going to leave them on much longer, and then I'm going to flip them. So, you know, definitely less than a minute per side. In fact, that's ready to flip. That's ready to flip. So is that. Oh. And that one. Okay. So I'm going to let them sit for at least another 30 seconds. And then they'll come off and they will be good to go. Alright, so it's been probably upwards of 45-50 seconds, almost a minute, and you can see the opaque coloration is now going away, and that's what you want to see. When it becomes a little more white, then you know your shrimp are definitely cooked and they are not overcooked. So I want to blacken that just a little bit more on the other side, like maybe 10 seconds. And we're going to take these off and go enjoy some nice shrimp, blackened shrimp appetizers. That is plenty of cooking. So if you want to be safe, 1 minute on each side is more than enough for shrimp. But look at those. We're going to go inside now and see if we can enjoy these appetizers. What I like to do now is just squeeze a little bit of lemon, just a little bit of lemon on that shrimp. There we go, just for a little extra flavor. Look at that, unbelievable. Tell you what, you like a little bit of spice, that blackened shrimp, unbelievable. Very, very tasty, actually delicious. I'm going to enjoy these. Makes for a great appetizer. You've seen how easy it was to make. Very, very simple. Cast iron pan, a little bit of butter, blackening spice, and you're good to go. Wherever you're tuning in from today, I want to thank you ever so much for joining us on today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And until next time, good luck and good fishing. Bon appetit.